Here's a big, overly broad question for you, okay? Is the media at this point out of touch with the public about COVID?
The story of the last decade in American politics is every major institution in American society destroying its own credibility on the shoals of politics. It really is unbelievable. Every single area of institutional trust has been decayed, not by skeptics from the outside, but by people from the inside who, in order to fight those skeptics, have completely undermined all of their credibility and trust. It's absolutely insane.
When you have the chief reporter on the beat of COVID for the New York Times talking about how questioning or pursuing the question of the lab leak is racist, the world has gone mad.
People still believe to this day, the leftists, that collusion was real. Rittenhouse was a domestic terrorist white supremacist. Hunter Biden's case was Russian disinformation. They are the misinformation specialists, and they do it in conjunction with fake book and these academic institutions who only define misinformation when it involves what they believe to be conservative.
When you're not able to say out loud and in public that there are differences between men and women, the world has gone mad.
If you travel the country, people are not really living in the same bubble that it seems that most of the media is messaging toward.
If you are getting your information about COVID, the vaccines, from the establishment media, you are being propagandized. You might as well just get it straight from Moderna's CEO. You are being propagandized. No, you cannot trust the corporate media. No, you can't trust the government. And if you do trust them, you're a chump on purpose.
When we're not allowed to acknowledge that rioting is rioting and it is bad, and that silence is not violence, but violence is violence, the world has gone mad.
And the funny thing about it is it's gaslighting more than anything else. Stelter's trying to say that because of these podcasts, people like Rogan and Patrick Bet-David, they can get fake news. They don't want, it's not fake news. Who's more fake news than CNN? They're mad they don't have control over the narrative.
When we're not able to say that Hunter Biden's laptop is a story worth pursuing, the world has gone mad.
Whatever level of baseline respect people were willing to give to the media was rooted in the idea that they were going to actually cover the news, not manufacture the news. They don't want to cover the news. They want to be activists. This is what they would like to do with their lives. If you talk to journalists, they see themselves as, quote unquote, making the world a better place, not by reporting the news, by crafting the narrative.
If you're a YouTube moderator, you should really consider the harm, the real life consequences and harm that the corporate media has caused so many innocent, countless numbers of individuals that had their life ruined and destroyed and ended because of the corporate media lies.
When, in the name of progress, young school children, as young as kindergarten, are being separated in public schools because of their race, and that is called progress rather than segregation, the world has gone mad.
This is a religion. This is cult-like behavior. They don't care if it's true. The priests of their new religion have said it, therefore they must act, and they shut the news down. Then what happens after the election? Oh, that laptop story? Oh, that was true.
I would be sent out to cover a story. I would write a script of what I was going to say on TV. Yeah. And then I would send it to her, and she would make changes if she wanted to and send the script back to me, and that's what I would say on TV.
So this is happening on local news. Imagine the bigger effects on national news.
Yes.
I mean, you can only imagine the level of control that goes through theirs.
I think the Washington Post and the New York Times, I may be giving them too much credit, are more powerful than all three branches of government. What force or organization on planet Earth can hold the New York Times accountable? Can anyone? They lie, no one cares. Google and Twitter prefer them in the algorithms. We sued them for defamation and won a victory. And they still haven't corrected the article. In fact, they're attacking the judge personally and viciously.
Everything is biased. Everything has there's a narrative they're pushing from every single network that's corporate controlled.
Yes, absolutely.
And because of that, it's incredibly unattractive to people that are paying attention.